Good morning, guys. It's Monday and I'm just getting ready to go to my first class of the day. I thought that it might be interesting for you guys if I did like a week in the life teaching video, so you can see like more precisely what my schedule's like and everything. So right now I'm just getting ready to go to class. I'm having some coffee and one of these little beignets for breakfast. So yeah. Today I only have 2 classes, and I'm supposed to have 4 classes on Mondays, but 2 of my classes are in a work experience right now, so I didn't have to get up super early for the 8 o'clock class today. Alright, I'm back from my first class. It went okay. This class at 11 on Mondays is one of my worst classes, just because the students, it's a class of all boys and they're like 15 or so, and a lot of them don't care about learning English, so they're really chatty and just don't even try sometimes. I had them listen to an interview with Demi Lovato and then ask them some questions about it, and I tried to make the questions really simple. And they did okay with it, but I had to repeat some of the parts for them to listen, but that's normal because they're talking not super fast, but their listening comprehension's just not very strong, and there's no subtitles, so it makes it harder. So they did okay, but towards the end of the class with the second group, basically the way my classes at this school work, I have 1 hour and I take half of the class, and then the class is 1 hour, and I switch with the teacher. So she gives me half of the class for the first half hour, and then the second half for the second half hour. So I only have a half-hour lessons, and I do it 2 times. At the other school where I'm going this afternoon, which is where I have most of my classes, I have the classes already split in half, and I just have that one half for a whole hour or 50 minutes about. So there I have to have longer lesson plans. So I had them listen to the interview and answer the questions, and then we had a little time left. I tried to do it. I had planned to make them create a dialogue, but we didn't really have time for them to create a full dialogue about an interview with a celebrity. So what I tried to have them do was I put a list of 5 celebrities on the board. I put Barack Obama, Eminem, Lady Gaga, Francois Hollande, and then your choice of celebrity. And so I asked them which of these people would they interview. I put some examples because I had a feeling if I just said choose anyone, I would go around and they'd be like, I don't know. So this way, if they had someone else they really wanted to choose, they could, but they could also choose one of the people I had suggested if they couldn't think of someone. So I went around and asked them which one would they prefer to interview and why, and what would they like to ask them. And I wanted them to create a list of questions, but they just weren't very motivated, so I just kind of went around and chatted with each student about it for a couple minutes. It turned out okay, so I have my one more class at 3 p.m. today, and I'm going to head over around 2:15. It's about noon, a little after noon right now. So I will head over there at 2:15 because I got to make some copies before the class starts. Alright, before my class I'm going to have some lunch. So I've got this is the raspberry cranberry syrup with water, and then for lunch I made this is the fish, it's a meunière fish with some shredded carrots underneath, and then some potatoes. Yummy. So I'm passing through the park now on my way to my other school. It's about a 15 or 20 minute walk, and it's raining. I'm using my new umbrella, which works a lot better than my old broken one. So I like that, and yeah, so I have to pass through this park every day, which is nice because it's a lot nicer than walking through down a boring street, I don't know. And there's a part up ahead where there's a lot of ducks and stuff, which I really like. But yeah, so I'll have my class at 3 o'clock. This is really weird. It's rained a lot in the past couple days. There's ducks over here. Usually there's no ducks here. And look how big the river is. You can see where there's plants under the water. Normally the river is less than half this wide, so that's kind of crazy. The waterfall is really strong right now. So now I'm in the copy room. There's 2 copy machines. And I'm just making a copy of the interview because this class there's no computer, so I can't show them the interview. I'm going to have 2 students read it, act it out for the class. Okay, so I have about 10 minutes till the class starts. This is the only classroom I have that has a clock in it, by the way. So I usually wear a watch because otherwise I don't know when the class is going to be done, how much time I have and stuff. So you have, this is the smallest classroom, and it has windows so you can see like the rest of the school. And there is a computer in here, but it doesn't work. I tried it towards the beginning of the year, and now they've covered it with this sheet. And there's a chalkboard, so this is one of the like older classrooms in the school. So here is my stuff. This is to take attendance, so when I take attendance I write the name of the students who are absent in here in the correct time. And then this is the interview dialogue that we're going to be doing. So yeah, I'm just probably going to work on next week's lesson plan a little bit while I'm waiting for class to start. Oh, there you have the bell. Alright, so I finished my class. It was okay. It's really weird because this class, obviously they're split into two groups. So I have one group today on Monday at 3 o'clock and then one group at 4 o'clock on Tuesday, and it's so weird. The group today, they're so quiet and like they don't want to do anything. They're just really boring and like unmotivated. And then the second group, they're more motivated, but they're so loud. They talk so much, and there's a group of boys that talks the most. But now I'm just passing through on my way home. I'm at the park, and I just wanted to show you guys. I know I've shown this park in other videos, but I love this park. It's one of my favorite places to come, and the birds are so friendly. You can see like the swans. Well, they're swimming away from me now. But people come here to feed them a lot. I have some bread at home, so I might come feed them this week because the bread is old and stale, but they're so cute. My favorite birds here are the geese. Oh, I think they're coming over here. I see them. They're coming. At least one is. I don't know if you can see them very well, but there's two geese. I don't know if they're like the male and female or what, but anyway, I love these geese because they're so cute. I don't know if he's coming over here, but you can see him. And this type of goose is called a nene goose. I couldn't find what type of goose it was, so I posted on Facebook asking my friends if they knew what kind of goose they were, and one of my friends told me it was called a nene goose, and it's a Hawaiian goose, and after that I did some more research on it. It's apparently like the rarest goose in the world, and it's Hawaiian, so I think it's really bizarre that they have a pair of them here in France, but they have tags on, so I think that they obviously like brought them here. Look, he's coming over. He's so cute. They're so friendly. They'll come right up to you and they'll take food like out of your hand too, which is really interesting. Come here, goose. See if he'll come right over. Hey, dude. Oh, look, he's looking at me. I think he's afraid of my umbrella, actually. Oh, he's so cute. There's the other one. I think this one might be the female one because it's a little smaller, but yeah, they're both really cute. Anyway, I guess that's probably enough goose staring for you guys. I just wanted to show you this park because it's really my favorite place in MON, and I like to come here sometimes like when I'm bored and just feed the ducks and stuff because I'm such an animal person. It makes me really depressed that I don't have animals, so I like to come here and watch the birds and stuff. Alright, I'll see you guys when I get home. Bye. Okay, one more thing to show you guys. This is so crazy. Remember when I showed you like literally like an hour and a half ago how wide this river was here? And now it's stopped really raining. It's raining like really lightly, and the waterfall is still really strong, but the river is like it's back to its normal size practically. So weird. So I'm home now, and this is one of the things that I was warned about before I came here by, I had read a blog from someone who did TAPEIF and lived in a small town, and she ended up moving to a bigger city even though it was like farther from the schools where she taught. And the assistant who was here last year told me that he kind of wished he lived like in Lorient, in the bigger city nearby, because it's quite boring here. Like, so now for the rest of the night I finished my classes, so I don't really have anything to do. It's really like not nice out. and there's not a lot to do in this town, so I spend a lot of time just at home making YouTube videos, checking my email and Facebook and playing games online, that kind of thing, watching movies. So that's something to think about if you're considering this program, because if you're in a small town, you might have this. And for me, it's fine because I can be kind of like a homebody and I don't mind just being at home, like not doing very much in the evening. But if you're the kind of like a really, what am I trying to say, extroverted person, if you're like a big extrovert, you might be really bored. So you might want to pick somewhere like Paris or like a bigger city, even though you can't pick exactly where you go. So that's just something to think about. Or if you are placed in a small town and your school offers you housing at the school and you think you're going to be really bored if you're in a small town, it might be worth it for you to find an apartment like in a bigger city nearby if you can handle the commute to your school and stuff. So just something to think about. I'm going to probably spend the rest of the evening just doing stuff like that until dinner time. So, alright, it is now 8:30, so time to make dinner. So you can see I'm going to eat basically the same thing I had for lunch, plus like an applesauce, because I'm trying to get rid of these carrots. So yeah, I'm going to eat I'd like to eat the fish with the carrots, I don't know. And this is a rhubarb applesauce, which it's really good. I love it. Alright, so it's about 9 o'clock now, so I am going to finish up my planning for tomorrow. I don't have a lot to do, but I want to find some more interviews to show to my more advanced students. And I'm going to edit this video, so that's going to be it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye!